In today's video, instead of making this classic script and reading it like a boring narrator with the perfect pronunciation, I'm going to improvise a bit and speak more freely because it's so boring and disgusting even for me to make that kind of work. So instead of that, I'm going to just talk in English, and I apologize in advance because that means that I'm going to make a lot of mistakes because I'm not an English speaker, it's not my main language. So sorry. So today it's a special day for me because it's almost a year since I started making my visual novel, and because of that I decided to look back to my previous renders that I'm going to show you right now on the screen, and to see if I improve my work. And oh my god, I my previous renders are really bad in comparison of my new ones, and I can show you right now if this is charging. Okay, so I started with one of the prologues. It's the alcoholic prologue, and I did renders like this. Let me show you. You may think, okay, it's not that bad, it's good. That's what I thought when I made this render, but believe me, they are really bad. You can see this render too, or this one, for example. Okay, and there are my current renders. I did these renders yesterday. See the difference? I think it's quite obvious. Look at the difference in the quality, in the lights, in the shadows, in the post-production. It's so different. I feel like I changed completely my techniques and my way to make the renders. So I, for make something different, I decided to make a remake of my one of my previous renders. I'm going to choose this, for example, and I'm going to respect almost everything, but I'm going to make it with my new skills of rendering and see if there is a difference or it's almost the same. But as you can judge, look at this render, it's so different. Look at this one. I don't know, I don't want to make a huge spoilers, but look at this, for example, this render. Oh, this one. They are so different. Okay, so let's start making the remake. I'm going to choose, yeah, this one is Alcoholico Cuatro. Let's, as I'm a bit maniac, I have saved off all my scenes, so let's go and see what I have here. It's been a year since I opened this scene, so let's see what happens. I don't know, I have no clue. I'm improvising. Before that, I'm going to put some music. I'm going to put electronic. Okay, I'm not spending more time because it would be unfair because I never spend more time in the render. So let's save and let's see the difference. Okay, I don't know if this is going to look interesting. That's the original render. And now the remake to the left. Get a bit more here. The original and the remake. What do you think? Even if I did really fast because I don't want to waste a lot of time of you guys like watching me improvising everything, I think it's a really good improvement. Look at the hair, teardrop here, it's so natural. As the clothing here is more natural, the light it's more logic. It's a big point of light here. There is this blue light, I don't know where I come. This blur effect, it is insane. Look at his hand, it's so strong. It's really bad as here too in the top. You can almost see the hair with definition. So look at the difference. I think that it's totally worth it. But yeah, I think that I improve, but I still have a lot of time and things to learn. But even with that, this is a problem for me because that means that my first renders look really bad, and for a player he can start with this render and just in an hour start making renders like this. So it's a huge difference while you are playing. But the problem is that remaking these renders cost me, I don't know how many time I spend in the video right now, but it's easily, we're talking easily half an hour for each render, and I have like 300 or 400 renders to remake. So it's insane. I need a lot of time to remake every render. And I'm not doing it, at least right now, because I prefer to make new renders, new content for the game instead of remaking the previous renders. And also, if I start to remaking the renders right now, in a year or two, it's really possible that I need to remake it again, because in 1 year I'm going to improve more. Like, I'm improving each day. I'm learning new tools, new techniques, new ways to improve my work. So what do you think? I should remake all the renders, or let's go ahead and see what happens and do it when the game is finished? And I don't know, we're talking a lot of hours of work. I don't know if it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, in any case, I hope you enjoyed. Don't be so mean with my English, sorry, but you feel free to correct me. I'm here to learn and to be more efficient speaking, thinking, and writing in English. So feel free to say, hey, you did a mistake here, you used the correct things right there, you can see the things in another way, and see if the render it's worth it or not, the time. I think it's worth it, but it's a lot of time. Okay, see you the next time. Bye bye.